Good day everyone. So ito yung PSAT exam generator na ginawa ko. Soon we will be expanding to other subjects like hydraulics and geotechnical engineering saka MSTE. But for now, yung problem bank is still para sa PSAT but hindi pa siya kumpleto, and then hindi ko pa rin na-add yung mga figures para sa problems, and then yung answer key is still picked arbitrarily. So most of these are still incorrect. So ngayon, we are in the admin view. Since I am the admin, I have my own password. So kapag admin ka, ibibigay ko to sa mga instructors din ng institution namin. So here, you can pick the number of situations. For example, you only want to solve, let's say, 3 situations. So click mo lang to, generate new exam. Now for users, yung generate plain exam saka generate answer key, hindi yan siya makikita kasi para sa admin lang siya. So papakita ko sa inyo mamaya ano yung mangyayari if you have an account. So again, this is free para sa subscribers natin sa Facebook, and then it's also free para sa members ng YouTube channel natin. So here we have an example. Again, yung figures dyan, hindi pa siya na-add. So let's pick items. Ayan, random lang. So we have 3 situations. So if you want to check the answer, click on submit answers, and then lalabas na yung tamang sagot. Ayan. However, yung maximum number of situations na pwedeng piliin ng users would only be up to 75. This is to simulate an actual exam talaga, and also to prevent users from viewing the entire problem bank. Confidential kasi siya. So ayan, meron tayong submit answers. Now, if you're a faculty and then you're not primarily handling online exams, you can click on generate plain exam. So again, medyo matagal yung loading. Ano kasi, nakalink kasi lahat sa Google Sheet. So pinapalitan pa niya yung volatile functions para mag-randomize automatically. So ito yung plain exam. So you can copy and paste. Ready for copy and pasting na yan sa Microsoft Word if ever you want to format it there. So open tayo ng Word, and then let's say you want one column. Ayan, ito yung lalabas. Then if you want 2 columns, layout, then 2 columns, ayan, hindi masisira yung formatting. Now, what if merong image? Gawin natin 25 yung number of situations. May inad na kasi akong mga images for some problems. So, click on generate plain exam. So, ito yung lalabas. Meron ng figures for some problems. So, copy mo lang lahat. Ayan. So, this is 71 items. Meron kasing ibang situations na tig-dalawang sub-questions lang or isa. So, paste mo dyan. Kita nyo naman, even if merong image na naka-embed, hindi masisira yung formatting. So, this is for 2 columns. So, what if isang column lang? Ayan. Kapag isang column, automatic mag-a-adjust yung images. Medyo malaki nga lang. That's why, kinalibrate ko siya para sa 2 columns. Hence, bakit yung choices din naka-vertical sila. So, if you want to generate the answer key, click mo lang to. Generate answer key, and then lalabas na lahat doon sa ilalim. Up to 71. So, if you will change the number of items, babago rin yung answer key kung ilang items yung kukunin niya. So, we actually have a test account. This is the interface for users. But again, for test accounts, hindi unlimited yung generations. Only for admins. So, kapag user, you can generate up to 2 exams per day. Since realistically, hindi ka naman makakasolve ng, let's say, 4 na 75 item exams in one day. Unless meron kang oras talaga. So, this is also to avoid the sharing of accounts. It will undermine the efforts kasi of creating this website. So, again, we have a test account for which the password is testing. Ayan. So, kita nyo dyan, merong usage count. Yung usage count, it identifies kung ilang beses mo nang kinlik yung generate exam. So, input natin yung testing. Ayan, dito sa password natin. So, click on verify password. Ayan. So, makikita nyo, generations left today is 2. But again, makikita nyo pa lahat kasi naka-embed na kasi yung buttons. But if i-reload natin, naka-admin access kasi siya kanina. So, input testing, yung trial password natin. So, verify password. We have 2 generations left. So, generate new exam lang, saka submit answers. Yung handles para sa users. So, sabihin natin, you want to solve 20 items. 20 situations. So, generate new exam. Teka lang limit reached or unauthorized. So, sir, bakit ganyan? Limit reached, kasi dito sa Google Sheet natin, hindi pa nakaset yung start saka expiry. Per month kasi yung subscription natin sa Facebook saka YouTube. So, yung expiry dyan is 1 month din yung duration. So, once we add the expiry, ayan, member siya from, let's say, May 1 up to May 31. 30 days kasi yung duration by default. So, reload mo lang. Ayan. And then, input natin ulit yung testing. So, verify password. Generations left today is equal to 2. Then, let's generate 20 situations. So, click on generate new exam. Ayan. Naglo-load na siya. Hindi na same kanina na unauthorized. Ayan. So, meron na tayong radio buttons. Pwede mo siyang i-click. And then, once natapos mo na yung exam, click on submit answers para makita mo yung score mo. So, yung score andito lang sa top portion. So, 1 out of 59 daw. Kasi isang tama lang. Pero wag ganyan sa totoong board exam. Ayan. So, generations left today is 2. Click on verify password. Makikita mo yung generations left. Hindi kasi automatic yung processing minsan. So, to check kung ilang generations left, just click on verify password ulit. So, let's generate a new exam. So, we can now see the new set of items and then na-randomize na yung choices saka yung order niya. So, submit answers, magiging 0 siya. So, generations left today was 1. But nag-generate na tayo ng 2 exams. So, once we click on verify password, ayan, 0 na siya. So, if you will click on generate new exam, limit reached na or unauthorized. Sige, so, ipopost ko sa Facebook yung suggestion thread natin and then just comment participate if you want access to the link. And then once you comment, dun ko lang i-PM yung password nyo. Or alternatively, once you comment, I can PM you and then you can send me the password. Any password you like. So, ito lang yung paraan ko ngayon since kasi naka-manual pa lahat. But soon, we will try to automate this. And then I also plan to add drop-down buttons para yung students makapili ng topics according to what they want. So, what I'm planning to add is a drop-down button. Let's say, once i-click mo, lalabas if mechanics of deformable bodies yung gusto mo or reinforced concrete design, steel design, ganon. Ngayon, lang kasi randomized na lahat. So, once you click on generate new exam, assorted yung topics. Merong mechanics, merong statics, and so on. Hopefully, marami yung magsasubmit ng problems para mas madagdagan talaga natin yung database. So, just comment on this post if you want your problems to be added.